Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. This is a big day for us. We came down today to find the foundation completely excavated, cleaned off, pressure washed, and sealed. Very exciting, isn't it?
Yes, very.
Yeah, they applied the sealant today. Reed's here. What's up, Reed? He's a little camera shy. But they applied the sealant today. It looks fantastic and just in time because it looks like it's going to get some rain here later on.
Yeah, we just heard some thunder.
Yeah, we heard some thunder off in the distance, so hopefully this stuff is rain fast and won't cause any problems with it curing. But lots of progress has been made outside and inside. So let's take a look around the property and see what's going on. So here you can see the outside of the foundation here. They've got it dug out all the way around the house. You can see how deep the hole is now. And they've gone down below the level of the footer. So you can see where the footer is there, sticking out from the edge of the wall. And then they've gone down below the edge of the footer. We actually had water just kind of ponding against the base of the foundation when they had dug it out just to the footer. So we made the decision to go ahead and dig it out below the level of the footer and do our drainage below the level of the footer to pick up all that water to make sure nothing was going to run under the footer, run over top of the footer, between the footer and the wall. We didn't want to take any chances with the water. So I got it all graded off here. They've used gravel and everything to kind of grade it, and they've got it where they've got a pretty good slope from left to right to get the water away from the house. So it's highest over here, and then it'll run all the way down along this side of the foundation, around the corner, and out to the front of the house and down the hill. Inside of the house, there's been some progress made as well. Walk across our little boards here and try not to fall into the hole. You can see we've still got some water in places, but they were working today. They had the vacuum truck out today to suck out some more of the water. This is just residual water, just stuff kind of, coming out of the soil and coming out of the block wall. I mean, this place was so saturated for so long that even after they had the foundation and everything dug out, the water is just kind of coming out of the wall. And if you look down at the wall there, you can see where it's wet. And that water is just slowly wicking out of the wall, and they're coming back and they're sucking it up. They're still shoveling stuff out. They're kind of coming through and grading this off, getting down to clean soil, and then going around the perimeter of the foundation, sucking all the water up. And very soon they're going to bring some high velocity fans in here and get all this soil dried out. It's going to take a while though, because this stuff has just been absolutely saturated for years. And so it's been a swamp under the house. It's just hard to imagine, but the other folks, I'm sure, knew there was an issue here and did nothing to fix it. You can see we're down a few floor joists. All the really bad ones have been taken out. They left some in place just to provide some strength to the partition wall. That is a load-bearing wall. So they've left some floor joists in there to provide some rigidity to that wall to make sure it doesn't twist or buckle. And then they're going to come through at some point and put some blocking down in the crawl space, and then put some of those lally poles up here, and put some timbers underneath these upstairs floor joists, catch all the weight there, and then they'll go through here, and we've got a laminated beam coming through all across this, and that will span this whole opening that we're going to open up here between the kitchen and the new enlarged dining room. So that's really going to make a big difference once we've got that opened up. You can walk in here and really get an idea how open this is going to be. So that's where we stand on the inside. Let me gingerly step back across here. And again, underneath the old bathroom, you can see how much water is still kind of standing there. Still got some pipe to get out of here, and then obviously they're going to have to come in and reframe this entire space. This is going to go back to being a bathroom once we get the renovations done, but it's going to be sans shower. We're going to get rid of the shower, put a storage closet over here in the corner when the shower used to be. There'll still be a toilet there and a vanity around the corner there. We're going to have a shower over here in the garage. Right now it's full of junk, obviously, but in the new in-law suite here on the ground floor, there'll be a stand-up shower in here. So if anybody really needs to get a shower, they can come in here and use this if it's not occupied. So let's step out back here again and walk around to the front of the house, and you get an idea how much work has been done all along the side. So again, it's sloped from left to right, so the slope is gradually increasing this direction. And if you've watched all of our previous videos, it's amazing the transformation back here. You know, we pulled all that brick up, we cut down all the trees, we drained the pool, we shoveled out the pool. Such a tremendous amount of work has been done already. But the slope continues to go from left to right along the side of the house. Goes down here in front of the chimney and makes its way to the corner. Now these two pipes that are exposed here, these are downspout drains. One's for the downspouts, one's for a trench drain that's going to go along the wall back there. And that's to come. But they went ahead and got stubbed out for those because underneath the dirt there's a connector pipe that kind of pulls all these together and goes into like an 8-inch corrugated plastic pipe that goes out through the yard there. And the remaining drain that gets connected to this drainage pipe that's laying in the trench here, it is down there underneath that fabric, protected there to make sure we don't get any rocks or anything in it. We're going to get some rain, so it'll be interesting to see how everything flows. But it looks like they've got it graded just right. So we got plenty of slope here to get the water away from the house. And then the drainage pipe kind of makes a 45 and then comes over here through the yard. And they've got this all nice and graded off smooth. It really looks good. And you can see where the drainage pipe is going to exit over there on the hillside, big old 8-inch corrugated pipe. So there's a big difference between somebody that can operate equipment and an equipment operator. And I'm the former. You know, I can operate equipment. You know, I can make a skid steer and a mini excavator work, but I'm not an operator. And they had an operator come in here, and he just made me look like a chump. You can see how nice and smooth this is all graded off here. They're going to get this seeded, and it'll look like you know, nice yard before too long. We're not really missing out on any grass here because most of this was just weeds anyway, so we'll actually have a better yard once this is all said and done. But they got this all graded off nice and smooth. That's going to carry the water away from the front of the house, down the hill, and away from the house. So big progress made here. We'll keep checking in all the rest of this week and see what kind of progress they're making. I know they're excited to get inside the house and start working on all the framing. So we're going to see some big changes there in the coming days. Any final comments, family?
No.
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 Excited to see the changes though, aren't we?
We are.
Such an amazing difference. We can't wait to be sitting on the front porch here sipping iced tea and looking over the hill and just enjoying the surroundings. Lastly, here's a look inside the formal living room, and you can see they got this pretty well cleaned out. A couple of remaining floor joists over there that support the hearth, but the rest of everything else is gone. And they got the crawl space completely scraped clean. Everything looks good there. And same thing under the dining room. Crawl space has been pretty well scraped clean. Very little debris remains here, so they're ready to get this thing dried out, and we'll get our vapor barrier in here and get this thing all airtight, dehumidified, and ready to go for the next 100 years. So thanks for stopping by tonight. Obviously it was just a brief update. We didn't get any work done this evening, but it's always fun to come down and see what the crew has accomplished while we were gone to work and school and everything else. So we're going to continue to keep you guys updated all this week. Every time we get down here, we'll be sure to record another update video for you. This weekend we got big plans, things we want to get accomplished too, so we'll be sure to get all of that on tape for you as well. So stay tuned. Be sure to hit that subscription button so you don't miss a single episode. And be sure to give us a like if you would, please. Any comments or questions, leave those below. And get out there and share this channel with your friends and family. We've had a lot of fun making these videos and sharing them with everybody. This project has got a long ways to go, so tons more content to come. And we'll see you guys again real soon. Have a great night. Thanks.